Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Clicker Training Gus Jr. We have had a little bit of a change of plan over the next couple of days. You'll have seen in episode 1 that we were working together in the kitchen. Since then, Gus's wife, Tanji, has come home. So I had to have a day or two off from working with him because, as you can imagine, things were a little bit unsettled. And for this session, we're going to be working in the playpen. I'm actually using Gus's foraging treats to continue to make an association between food and the sound of the clicker. So at this point in time, I'm not asking him to do anything. I'm simply clicking when Gus comes by some food. It's a bit of a patience game. I have got his box here. If you remember, we were going to try to train him to go into that box. Probably going to be best putting it down here actually. Let's just rearrange these bowls a little bit. Move this one. More chance of him just going into it where it's next to his bed. He's disappeared. When he comes back as well as continuing to condition him to the clicker, I've still got his target stick. So we'll do a little bit of that as well, where here he is. I'll see he's more interested in collecting up some bedding. He's been underneath the cage and collected up some shredded cardboard for his bed. Which, interestingly, we spoke about in the first episode, where I was talking about how little pouched rats are food oriented. I mean, look at these juicy bowls of mango here. It's one of their favourite foods. He's not interested. He's showing more interest in collecting items for his bed. Incidentally, all we're trying to do with clicker training is actually make an association, a positive association between the sound of the clicker and a reward. And, you know, it might be that we need to adapt to including treating Gus with bedding materials because it's similar to where when you train a dog, you don't always have to use food treats. Lots of people don't use food at all because they do so much training with their dog. They wouldn't be able to. They'd have a super fat dog. So lots of people train with toys. Here he comes. Oh dear. Are you going to let me help? Here we are. Oh, that was brave. Should we see if we can get him to touch this? May as well have it here, mightn't we? See if we can get a touch. Gus? Good boy. Here you go. Tossed his banana in his bed. That wasn't quite as near as I would like, but we're getting the idea. Here you go, boy. Gus, this is not working for you. Little does he know, that bed needs emptying because he's weeding it. So he's collecting up all these new bits and he's going to lose them when he gets his, before he goes back in his cage. Bless him. So much of the same. There's no exciting development really to share, so I'm not going to make this video particularly long. I just wanted you to be able to see little man and just update you on how things are going. Much the same. We haven't made any particular progress. We're still conditioning Gus to the clicker because it's not going to be super fast progress where I'm trying to keep the sessions quite short, which is the best thing to do in the beginning. Short and effective is better than really spending hours clicking away and not really making progress. So short sessions to start with are usually more effective. So I'm going to continue for another probably 10 minutes off camera. And yeah, so we'll be back in episode 4. And we'll see what progress Gus has made. Thank you for watching. I'm just trying to figure out a way of using one hand to operate the camera and the target stick, and my other hand to do the treating and the clicking. Gus! Come on, boy! I actually had him do 3 repetitions just through the bars. Gus! Come on, boy! It's got the distraction of Tangy now, look. What's this? He's really getting the idea. Good boy. This is very hard to film. I hope it's okay. Here we are. Good boy. Let's get you something you want. Here you go, Gus. Gus. Here we are. There we go. That was something you actually wanted, wasn't it? You going to try again? Let's try and make it a little bit harder. Yes, that was very deliberate. Good boy. I need to find something else you want. Gus, come and get your reward. Here we are. Stop letting Tangy distract you. He's not into his raisins, so. I'm just moving the target. Oh, is he going down? Gus. Come on. What's this? Gus. Come on then. Do you want it? Good boy. Here you go then. How strange that, you know, he is responding to the rattle and he is responding to me asking him to touch the target, but he's not really sticking around for the rewards. It's strange. He's taken, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Yeah, he took 5 rewards and then left about 3. He left the meat just because he didn't want it, and he left a couple of raisins at the front there because he just didn't wait around for them. So he's not quite making the connection, but he is starting to get the idea that something happens when he puts his nose to the lure, which is awesomely fast. And it's almost as if he's doing it just because I'm asking him to. Which just goes to show how intelligent these guys are. Just insane. So super happy with that. I will have to obviously adapt. I started out with some ideas in mind of this, how this basic training would go, but one of the things with training is that you have to adapt to what's working and what's working the fastest and what's getting the results with your particular animal. So if I have to stand at the front of the cage where he's feeling comfortable in there, even though he's being distracted by Tangy at the moment, if I have to stand and do some training through the bars where he's actually taking treats from me, which is an actual bonus, safely through the bars, yeah, we can do a bit that way as well. Whatever works. So this is just a little add-on, a little addition to episode 3. And I will see you guys in episode 4. Bye for now.